relationships. Now, finish up Friday. How could you unleash your potential this week? Let's think. You guys took interims this week, and most of you did very well on them. I am so proud of the way you guys worked. We're going to have some reminders today. We're going to have reminders for success, and we're going to review your work. We're going to check in. We're going to talk a little bit about positive relationships. We're going to have some ZAP reminders. Mrs. Lansford's going to have to start using ZAP. And we're going to look ahead at some things we're going to do next week. So these are your reminders. If you want to be successful in fourth grade, never told you fourth grade was going to be easy, did I? If you want to be successful, you have to complete your daily plan every day. You have to attend your live CC sessions whenever you can. You have to read and answer your emails. And some of you are learning to send emails to Mrs. Lansford. I love it when you do that. And you're going to have to access your resources. Mrs. Lansford is going to start sending you the Padlet every week. You need to access it and learn how to do some stuff on it. Okay, let's talk about what happened to us this week. Oh my goodness, we took interims. Holy mackerel, they were hard. Mrs. Lansford never did tell you fourth grade would be easy, did I? But most of you did really well. The scores came in, and many of you did better than the rest of the fourth graders in all of TIVA. Well done. Mrs. Lansford is so happy to be your teacher. Next week, what will we learn next week? In math, we're going to learn about division. We're going to learn how division works, and we're going to learn about long division. In ELA, we're going to continue to learn about plot elements, exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and resolution. You guys are going to have all those words memorized by the end of next week. In science, we're going to learn about renewable and non-renewable resources. What are renewable and non-renewable resources? What makes them that way? We're going to find out in science. And in social studies, we're going to be learning about a very sad time in American history, the Civil War, and what was going on in Texas during the Civil War. We're going to learn about, was there slavery in Texas or not? We're going to find out in social studies this week. Okay, I want for you to pause this video, and I want for you to open your OLS. Let's take a quick check. Look at your math grade, look at your math, your ELA, your science, and your social studies, and make sure that all your work is caught up, and that you don't have any reds. So no missing work and no reds. If you have a red, when you look at your grades, at your grade book, I need for you to retake that quiz and see if you can get a better grade. Okay? Make sure you don't have any overdues too. ZAP. Mrs. Lansford hasn't used ZAP all year. But things are getting a little tougher in fourth grade, and some of you are getting zeros. This is not good. In fact, zeros aren't permitted. You may not have a zero, sorry. So Mrs. Lansford is going to start inviting you on Tuesdays and Thursdays to ZAP, where you come and Mrs. Lansford will help walk you through your OLS, and we'll change those zeros into good grades. I am so proud. It's not a bad thing to be invited to ZAP. It's just a place where Mrs. Lansford helps you, and you get to hang out with Mrs. Lansford for a while. Oh, that's good. Okay. This week, we're going to focus on positive relationships. There is a video that I sent you in the email, the same email where I sent this and told you to look at this lesson. There is a video. The first one, it's called Bella and Tara, I believe. It's about an elephant and a dog that ended up having a relationship. Usually elephants pair up with other elephants because elephants need social. They're very social animals. They need to socialize. They need to be with other animals. And naturally, they usually pair up with other elephants. But this elephant paired, and this dog, dogs usually hang out with other dogs. But this elephant and this dog hang out together, and they have a very close relationship. Everyone you have a relationship with doesn't have to be just like you. And you can form some very positive relationships if you stretch yourself a little bit and go look at people that you didn't think you liked. Go hang out with them a little while. You might change your mind. Right now, I want you to pause the video. I want you to go watch. I want you to pause this recording. I want you to go watch the video about Tara and Bella, and then come back to the recording because we've got something else to do. See you in a minute. Well, what did you think about that relationship? Bella and Tara have a very positive relationship. They care deeply about each other, even though they're not anything alike. You know, think about your life. Now, if you are positive to other people, you're friendly, you're nice, you never say anything unkind, and you're positive to other people, guess what? That's contagious. When you're positive with other people, they will be positive to you. When you're negative to other people, they will be negative to you, and that's not a good thing. I want you to think for a minute, pause the video again, and think for a minute about what are ways that you could form a positive relationship. Pause the video, pause the recording, and think for just a minute. Well, I'll bet you came up with some good ideas about forming positive relationships. We're going to listen to a story now called Enemy Pie, and it's about a boy who did not think he could get along with another boy, but he formed a positive relationship with that boy, and they became very good friends. His dad tricked him into it, yeah, but watch and see and think, what are ways that you could form positive relationships with people you think you don't even like? I want you to pause this recording now and go watch Enemy Pie. So, what are some of the things the main character did to become friends with someone he thought was his enemy? Did the end of the story surprise you? Think about what are things that you can do to have a good relationship with everyone around you. If you can form these positive relationships, you can change the world. Yes, you can. All right. I I know that we didn't do a fun run and we didn't do a game like we usually do, but that's because Mrs. Lansford isn't there and it's sort of hard to do all that when Mrs. Lansford isn't there. But next week, I promise you, we will do all the rest of the fun stuff. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Oh, I forgot. I am so thankful. Made me almost cry thinking about you. I am so thankful for you guys. This is the best class I think I've ever had. In fact, I'm sure of it. In 28 years of teaching, you guys are the best class I've ever had. I am so thankful for you. I want for you to go find somebody today and tell them that you're thankful for them. Okay, bye guys. I'll see you Monday. Bye.